What, scout car?
Yeah.
You mean like the car that I saw on highway? Chasing us?
Is it very heavy?
Yeah, every time.
They have to wear every day.
拉不住。
我来试试看。
It's someplace following it.
And sometimes more than this part because I don't have light.
Like 5 pounds. So you have to wear every day.
The other thing too is how many of you get these alerts on your phone, the fraud alerts? I got a phone call saying I'm going to get lots of money, and I was like, thank you, but I knew it was a scam. If you don't recognize the number, don't pick it up. Let it go to voicemail. If you don't recognize the link, don't click on it because it can create, malware in your phone. It could actually activate your cameras on their computers. We know this. You're young people, I know you know this. But we have to keep reminding ourselves.
的电话好不好？基本上都是缅北打来的，所以呢，就是一定不要接。在这里呢，如果有任何官方的东西，它是不会通过电话，不会通过邮件，会写这个信件给你们，好不好？然后就是陌生的电话不要接，不要相信任何的东西啊，说你银行怎么样，你的卡在被盗用啊，什么东西，千万不要相信，陌生的电话不要接。现在诈骗电话特别的多。还有bilingual的双语的，你有一封什么 UPS 快递之类的，不要相信。Yeah, because I'm bothered by the phones all the time.
One more thing. So, 现在还有一种情况就是，尽管是你看到那个号码是加拿大的或者是多伦多本地的，也不要接，因为有可能是。
Or just ignore it. If you pick up and start to talk, they record your voice. People forget there's audio recognition. Right? Like Siri. Hey Siri, with my phone, it will connect with my voice. But if I record somebody else's and I get your device, right? Or they use your voice in the next fraud scam. In Canada, we do not call people and ask for money. It's illegal. I would lose my job. And anybody calling you in a panic, if you don't recognize that number, hang up. And if they call back, let them leave a voicemail, listen to the voicemail. Again, police do not ask for money here in this country, full stop. And if they do, call me, because they're in trouble, right? Post because it becomes a public space. Even if you have a firewall or a VPN, think about whatever you post and that bigger picture. Because your cell phone number and your IP address, we can actually, if it was something criminal or threatening, we, not just Toronto Police, but internationally, we can locate who's posting what. So really be mindful of what you post. And free Wi-Fi is an open source. It's not protected. I think I know as young people you know this, but it's always a good reminder.
就是大家 secret 的 privacy 的就不要往网络上 po 好不好？因为这是个 widely open 的，你往网络上 po 的任何东西，任何人都随时可以看得到的，所以要谨慎。
Just make sure your settings with Wi-Fi or even any of your apps, your social media platforms, make sure they're on private, not public. Who knows what this is? AirDrop, right? If you have iPhone, make sure your AirDrop is contacts only or off. Because we've had people just randomly AirDrop viruses or inappropriate content to your phones. So make sure your AirDrop and your settings are safe, either off or contacts only. Every so often, go through your social media devices, make sure they're safe, much like your laptops, your computers, and your cell phones.
就是大家用 iPhone.
Right? Because one, it's illegal, and two, that is something you want to get ahead of before you have 50 others of you that exist in the world. And there's only really one of you. There's the experts. If you're taking a Lyft or an Uber or even a taxi, right? Look at the credentials of the drivers. They all have to have a valid license. If you get in the car and all of a sudden you get a weird feeling, you feel unsafe, say stop and get out. You have that right to feel safe. And if they don't let you out, on the Uber or Lyft apps, there is a place where you can call police. And we will track the location of your phone, right? If it's a legal emergency, we have legal grounds to do that. So always know you've got certain transportations, but make sure you feel safe when you're in them as well. Here. Who's got their, oh yay. Yes, congrats. And know that while you're here, your license is temporarily, like you can still drive, but definitely if you're staying for a while, get your license here. Always walk around your vehicle, right? Try and remember where you parked it. That's my problem. There's an app for that. But also know that when you are driving, you have to adhere to the laws here in Ontario. A lot of young drivers will drive Fast and Furious. Who's seen that movie? Fast and Furious? Yeah. Okay, maybe it's just a... Slow down. In Toronto, there have been too many pedestrians hurt, if not killed, by drivers not paying attention. Even some of the pedestrians, because they're listening to their music or they've got their head down in their cell phones, aren't paying attention. So we have to work together as pedestrians and drivers to keep ourselves safe.
后面追你，然后要不就是两个情况吊销驾照，就是罚超高额罚款。
Okay, so I am going to pass it over now, but also know that either myself, Miss has my email, and I know Officer Officer Dane will be there too. We work out of an outreach unit. Any questions? Email me. No question is too silly. I've heard a lot, but I will do my best to answer it. I wish you all the luck here at school. And Toronto's a really great city with a lot of amazing people to help. But we just want you to be aware in case you come and encounter with that one person that I want to meet, because I don't want them in the city.